There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Quick completion on the out route. Trying to give them some room. With stop just short of the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
On first down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Working that left side now.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Might be looking to run. He'll let it go to the left. Brings it inside the 10. Touchdown Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days. But how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback put up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter.
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They'll give it to the back. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Running back searching for a hole. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Rooster crows. They are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
With the catch, it's McCulley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. Dropping back It's Underwood. It's caught. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of touchdown, Michigan. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They just keep firing. He turns that loose down the right side. Touchdown, South Carolina! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got his man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Grabbed in the middle, it's Klein. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room. Quick step and go. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Under fire. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going for it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Sellers. Finds a tight end. There he goes. All out of space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure coming. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bennett. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
You hear this all the time, but you've got to be able to tackle the catch. Limit yak, right? I know that ball wasn't thrown deep down the field. As soon as that guy caught it, though, down he went.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year. That has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about, you hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment with expectations for this squad to end up like they did. A lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated, and they better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
The Gamecocks will try to convert on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Blasted as he lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce alive on third down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this.
Got some room in to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Simpson. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that... We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Finding open areas. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
The Wolverines will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So
it's a seam wide open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off play action on 1st down. They're working that left side. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC? Turning it on! Turning on the Jets! He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, South Carolina! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but Unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Rolling right and going deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires on the move. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Rushes on him. Good timing on the quick out. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sellers. Got it set up on the outside. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. On the move. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might be changing the route. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Here comes the heat. Card in the backfield. It's Bennett. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
South Carolina, 35. Michigan, 14.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Still looking on the move. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Under fire. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in, can't win by enough, gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
First play of the drive, it's the end around. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Moore. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them, they're right.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have